Hello, good morning, everyone. Today I would like to share an update. I would like to give you an update of my summer tomato. This is a volunteered tomato. It's a indeterminate variety. Um, we often known it as cherry tomato. These cherry tomatoes have been ripened throughout the summer for me. It is a beautiful sight when you see that your um, plant that you grow actually provide some um, of these wonderful ripened fruit. So this is what it looks like now. It is very ripened, and today I feel like it's time for me to pick a few more of these out of the tomato plant. Um, each and every cluster has some ripened tomato and others are coming along. These tiny one right here, it's not gonna do any good at all. So I try to, as I look through the tomato plant, I try to look for dead leaves and or tomatoes that um, aren't growing, and I generally just uh, break them apart and throw it back into the flower bed. As you can see there, this is a very good um, example of how a tomato ripen in the process. So you have one that is green, like this one here. Okay, you can see very green. And then from that stage, then you will see something that looks more like this. Okay, I'm glad to have this example. You can see the gradation, the radiation of the color of the fruit. So from that that green pigment that you saw a moment ago, then it turns a little more yellowish, and then more orange, and then even more orange or red, as you can see in this um, example of how tomato ripen in the process. Okay, so I am glad to have that as an example to show all of you here. So there it is, my summer tomato. Now it is fall, and the tomato plant is still providing me with some um, good red ripened tomatoes, as you can see here. I am not a big fan of tomatoes, but I can have them. I can enjoy them if they're ripened and if they're sweet, and especially these cherry tomatoes that I have been growing, like this volunteered plant here that I have actually moved to this spot for the summer so that it will get enough water and, uh, and sunlight. As you can see, I kept a main stem. Then there's other that are branching out somewhat, but for the most part, I have one main stem that continue, as you can see here, to grow up. Okay, and all the way to this is that main stem. Okay, and because I did not continue adding my posts here, I stopped right about there. It just basically droop and fall down like that. But all in all, the plant is still healthy. It still continue to have green tomatoes. Others are turning orange, and as you can see, um, there's still quite a bit for it to go. And tomato plant, in my experience, can tolerate a good amount of coldness as well too. Unless it's freezing out, it should still be productive and continue to ripen on the vine, um, on the plant. So there it is, my update on my cherry tomato. I hope you enjoy it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for joining me today.